home and we watched Hocus 2.
Hocus 2. I love the part when they were on the flying pirate ship.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like when that carpet came to life and was like talking to them about witch's brew.
I know. What's crazy is like I really didn't expect to see as many like camels as I did.
I know. That was so weird that they had like the grasshoppers were riding on the camel.
Like, do you think we should tell them spoiler alert at the end?
Yeah, you know what? Spoiler alert, guys. Yep. Spoiler alert.
Huge spoiler alert. Turns out all the witches were actually men the whole time.
Oh, that's right.
And the patriarchy is just running. I think it was like a big like thing against the patriarchy.
Yeah, I really couldn't believe when that giant tidal wave came.
Holy shit.
Wiped out the village.
And like, fucking the Poseidon came down. It was crazy.
I know, it's so bizarre. I can't believe they cast this spell that just made every pumpkin turn to a sweet potato.
I can't believe they cast Robert De Niro as a woman.
I know, that was great makeup. That was great makeup.
It was fun. Like, what's nuts is like if you watch the YouTube like behind the scenes, you can see how many times he has to tuck his penis between his legs.
And the craziest part is we just watched it with no sound on.
No, it was we actually read it in Braille.
Yeah, we watched it with the subtitles, but the subtitles were in Arabic.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think that's why we saw like Jafar from Aladdin come in.
Yeah. I could not believe that the movie opens up with them just shrunken down into a bowl of cereal. They were in a bowl of cereal.
I just don't know why they used Captain Crunch.
It's so weird.
Like, and it was weird because they kept talking about how they were in oat milk. Like, I thought that was going to have like a big payoff.
Yeah, and can we talk about the Pepsi product placement in the movie? Give it a rest with the Pepsi.
It was wild. Like in the waning moments of the whole movie, they're like, "We need this whole cauldron filled with Pepsi Cola." Oh my god!
Oh man,
it was I can't imagine how much they used during taping.
Probably a lot, I would imagine. That scene when they're in Starbucks is ridiculous. They could have cut that whole scene out.
The whole
Why
thing.
did they have to order a pumpkin spice latte in the movie?
And like I think she
is
smiled at the camera.
And winked.
I think she smiled and winked at the camera. I just didn't understand like why there had to be a human sacrifice too. It was just very weird.
And why was half of it black and white?
The weirder thing was when after like they cast the spell and then went opposite colors. Like all the black turned to white and all the white turned to black.
Yeah,
it was like they were trying to do this meta thing.
Yeah, it was very, very bizarre. Needless to say, it does not hold up to the original.
I'm just kind of curious if they're going to make a Hocus Pocus 3 after
I
this
think
disaster.
they have to. Yeah, I think they got a mess to clean up. They got to make Hocus Pocus 3 and 4.
I just hope they really like tie up the loose ends of like the dinosaurs coming back.
I know, that was so weird. And then like, why did the ending title say Pocus Hocus?
Pocus Hocus 2
like,
and a half.
Was that a typo? Was that a random typo?
I don't know. It was just very strange. And you know, I can't believe we found it bootlegged on Pornhub.
Yeah, it was just so bizarre that you could watch it on Twitch.